I guess I should introduce myself. I'm John Proxy on Tunnel the West. I'm having a Danganronpa V free killing harmony adventure. And oh, that's not my introduction, that's somebody else's introduction. Better not be Junko's introduction. My name's Makoto. I don't have any talents or anything, I'm just a regular teenager.
This boring-looking person is me.
Okay.
See? Even the way I look is normal. Getting into an elite school like this was just the start of my bad luck. I can't keep up with my classmates' conversations or the teachers' lectures. I'm just treated like empty space in the classroom. At home, my parents are constantly on my case. Honestly, I'm fed up. I want to run away from my daily life. I want to run away and just forget all this. I want to run away, and run away, and run away, and run away, and run away. But I'm okay. I have a reason to live. I've got something to look forward to. That's why I'm gonna be okay. Thanks for the courage. Thanks for giving me something to get totally obsessed with. Thanks for the strength to keep going. I'll keep on rooting for you, so please keep trying your best. And one day, I'll also...
Yes. Oh, is that Keebo then? Is Keebo Makoto a second person called Makoto? What happened? What happened?
What did you say?
The school building blew up. What happened?
Hey.
Over there. I turned my head to where Maki was pointing. This might have come in handy earlier, you know.
Huh?
Keebo?
What was that?
Keebo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're flying. Is it magic?
Punk.
I don't know what he's planning, but it looks like he's attacking the school indiscriminately. We need to hurry up and stop him. We'll get caught up in this mess if we don't.
But...
How do we stop him?
All right.
We have to talk to him. We can get him to calm down.
Hey.
It's dangerous, but let's go to the courtyard and try to get his attention.
Oh my.
Yeah, you're right. Confused by the situation unfolding in front of us, we ran to the center of the courtyard. It's like a battlefield.
Damn it.
We need to get his attention. Get him to calm down. Calm down. Keebo, come here.
Hey.
Are you trying to get us killed?
Keebo.
Please, Keebo, come down and talk with us. I shouted out to Keebo, who finally came to halt midair, and then slowly flew down to us.
Hey.
Here he comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you call for me? Please keep it brief. I have other matters I must attend to. Huh?
Other matters.
Yes.
I'm going to end the killing game.
Huh?
End the killing game?
Indeed.
Is that what the K stands for? To do that, I must destroy the Ultimate Academies for gifted juveniles.
What did you say?
Destroy it.
That's right.
The killing game cannot go on if I destroy the school in its entirety.
Could it be?
So that's why you have that weapon.
Hey.
What's with that weapon in the jetpack?
Yeah.
I obtained this equipment for my lab.
Huh?
You had equipment like that in your lab?
Yes.
I made some modifications to it drastically, to drastically improve their power and output and functionality.
Wait.
Since when did you have you been able to do that? You didn't level up or anything, right? Did something happen? Didn't you say that you didn't want to use anything from the lab?
Right.
That's right. You don't like looking sci-fi.
That's right.
Yes, I wanted to be treated like a real human, a creature of flesh and blood like you all.
I have decided.
But I no longer have the luxury of clinging to that wish anymore. My course is clear. I must destroy this academy and end this killing game.
You can't!
Hold on. If you do something like that, we'll all die too, you know? There's no oxygen in the outside world. There are no living things. We're only able to survive because we're inside the spaceship, you know?
Right.
That's right. Are you trying to kill us too?
Yes.
If my actions result in your deaths, so be it.
Huh?
So be it!
That's...
Monokuma told us that despair is our only choice. That hope does not exist here.
Unfortunately...
He is right. As long as the killing game continues, only despair awaits us.
No.
Wait, we still have hope.
Remember.
Our hope is everyone here. Our friends who are still alive.
You're right.
Yeah, if we all work together, even this killing game will...
100%.
It will not stop. It will never stop.
What should we do?
And even if we did manage to stop the killing game and escape, where would we go? Earth is destroyed. Humanity is extinct. We have no home to return to.
What?
That might be true, but...
Which means...
Monokuma is right. Despair is all we have here. We simply do not have the power to change the outside world on our own.
Everyone!
All we can do now is refuse to submit to despair.
Hey!
Just want to check something quick. It's not an epilogue, it's a chapter. Huh. And you would be willing to let us all die to accomplish that?
Logical.
That is far better alternative than allowing Monokuma to continue the killing game.
What was that?
Are you serious?
Listen closely.
Kaito and Kokichi gave their lives to end this killing game.
We must do
We
it.
should follow their example. We should be willing to give our lives to end this killing game.
What do you mean?
Is that what your inner voice is telling you to do?
No.
I can no longer hear that voice.
Huh?
You can't hear it anymore.
That's right.
For some reason, my inner voice has gone silent. This decision is my will. My choice.
I have decided.
I've chosen to modify myself and destroy this academy.
Everyone!
We can never submit to despair because we are students of Hope's Peak Academy.
No.
No, that's wrong.
Why?
Wrong?
That's...
Because there might be still hope. There might be still a place to call home.
Well then.
What are you basing that claim on?
That's wrong.
Nothing!
But...
I just have a feeling.
Ew.
Just a feeling. You sound like that idiot right now.
Because...
Oh, look at her face. It's just, yeah, okay.
Okay.
There can be no killing game without an audience. Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. It was a killing game made for an audience. This game must be the same way. There was someone watching this somewhere. There's someone left. There's still a possibility. True, but we cannot say there is absolutely no possibility, but even a mere possibility.
No, that's wrong.
That possibility is our hope.
Huh?
What?
Because...
We haven't investigated everything. There's still a lot of mysteries in this school. If there are still questions to answer, we still haven't found the truth. It means we can't give up. We can't give up before we reach the truth.
See.
Spoken like a true ultimate detective.
I understand.
Very well. I shall cooperate with your attempt to stop the killing game your way.
Thank you.
Keebo.
Listen closely.
But you have until dawn. I will not wait any longer than that.
Huh?
Until dawn.
Yeah.
Though dawn here is simply an illusion projected onto the dome. Sorry, I wanted to do an Until Dawn reference, but the only one I could think of would be the same reference another YouTuber much bigger than me would make, so I can't really make it. If you cannot stop the killing game by dawn,
100%.
I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and end the killing game myself. You're gonna end what now?
Didn't I tell you? It's impossible to end the killing game! Cause the killing game is forever eternal!
Why, you...
He's back.
Unbelievable.
Attempting to destroy this precious academy is more than a violation of the school regulations. No, it isn't. I mean, apart from that. Okay, yeah. Doesn't say anything about not destroying anything. Attempting to destroy this... Okay, hang on. It's an act of mutiny!
That's enough.
So what? You're sorely mistaken if you think I will allow this to continue. Is the robot malfunctioning? He must be, but why else would he defy me?
Let's do this!
Then let's kill him until he dies from it! Hell yeah!
Leave it to me!
Ripping a robot apart isn't going at all, so I can go out all out this time.
And that's that.
Pups, can we kill him, please? They're so brazen because they don't have any hair downstairs.
Aww.
Well, any last words? They're all in battle mode.
Everyone!
This place is dangerous. You all need to get out of here.
Keebo!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Suichi, please find this truth that you mentioned earlier while I stall them. Yeah,
Well
I was
then.
just thinking, always roll is to distract the bear, isn't it? Yeah. Now go.
Okay.
Alright, means we can go to the places we normally wouldn't be allowed.
Never forgive rule breakers! Anyone who messes with the killing game must die!
Exercise, assemble!
No, I won't let you run amok anymore. This killing game is over. In the name of Hope's Peak Academy, the symbol of hope itself, I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and bring down this monument to despair.
That's how it began. In the war between Keebo and the E72. The Ultimate Academy became a battlefield. Deadly life. Huh. We ran to the entrance hall trying to escape the battle that was unfolding.
Seems like...
Things have suddenly become really bad. So the robot uprising finally happened. It was always it's what I always feared, but
Why, you...
I'd never expected it to be like this. What? You just...
Why?
Why did Monokuma leave a weapon like that in the research lab? He's pretty careless, isn't he? I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Right, we still have some mysteries. It's Rantaro's lab. Supreme Leader's lab. We never saw. And whatever that dot was, they're gone to saw. Also, the existence of Junko and a robot head is somewhere. Possibly inside Keebo. I don't know. She has to be in some sort of virtual reality place. Maybe she was the voice in his head?
Right?
Hey, what should we do?
Remember,
Just as I said before, we need to find the truth in order to end this killing game.
What's that mean?
Okay, but what do we need to look for? Obviously, we need to find the real identity of the mastermind behind the killing game.
What?
Mastermind? Is there really a mastermind in this academy?
Because...
If the outside world is destroyed, then the mastermind must be in this school, right? Kokichi wasn't the mastermind. Then in that case,
I don't know.
it could... ... But I thought the only one saved by the Gopher Project was our 16 students.
Nope,
Do you think it's possible somebody may have infiltrated the Gopher Project?
that's right.
That someone could be in the mastermind, hiding somewhere in this school. Someone? You mean a remnant of despair, right? And someone else inside this academy besides Kokichi is a remnant of despair?
That's true.
If we can find them and kill them, then the killing game should end.
but
I don't know about killing them, but there's a possibility that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this academy. This complex is huge. There must be places we haven't explored yet.
That's right.
It seems like it's worth a shot.
but
And that's not the only thing we have to find. To truly end this killing game, we must find the mastermind of despair.
that's...
And also find hope!
Huh?
Hope.
Remember,
A hope home. Where we're going to live after this killing game ends. I know there is hope out there. We just have to find it before we leave.
Gee.
This isn't some fictional story. Yes, it is. Stop putting that line in games. So I don't think things will work out that well.
hey,
But if we look for it, we just might find it. Even if we don't try. We'll never find anything.
okay,
We have to try.
That's true.
Since Keebo is distracting the exercise, we won't have to worry about violating the school rules. Like going in the pool at night. What rules? I just went through them all. You weren't breaking any.
Okay.
There must be other rooms that we haven't investigated yet.
All right!
You're right. There's no point complaining. Let's all do what we can. Well, if we work together, everything will be alright, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. No matter how impossible it seems, we'll accomplish it. Maki!
okay,
Yes, that's right.
all right.
We need to find hope and despair hidden in this academy. When all is revealed, this killing game will end. Ah, okay, it is the epilogue.
Hey,
Let's split up and start searching.
Eh?
We're gonna split up, but we're in such a united mood.
but...
Well, we don't have enough time left to all to go together, unfortunately.
You're right.
Right, we'll we'll see each other soon.
All right.
I should go too. We need to end this killing game before dawn.
Ah!
Or was there basement? What? A-hole? Would you call me? Now it's time to test your bonds with your friends. The time to dawn and your bond with your friends will be displayed. If your bond increases, you can move large debris. So work hard to end this killing game before dawn breaks. Oh god! Like... How do I grab him? Yay! That definitely wasn't a priority. That requires 3. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that's cool. It's a callback to the start of the game. Let's just go underground, shall we? There's a staircase. Why is there a staircase here? Was this staircase supposed to be unlocked by a mysterious item? There must be clues here. I have to investigate. Yay! I don't know why I'm so happy. Like, my clearing skills, they've come in handy. Ah, it's Supreme Leader's lab. It must be. It's broken, but from this door. This must be an ultimate lab. If it isn't open, there's only one ultimate lab left.
Okay.
It's Kokichi's, the ultimate Supreme Leader's lab. The door isn't supposed to open. Because of the rules that I already remember. But Keebo's explosives broke the door. I should be able to go inside. I have to go inside. So this is Kokichi's lab. I love it. I love his lab. It certainly does have that evil organization feel. But there's nothing that would identify the remnants of despair. Okay. At that time, Kaito was in the exec cell, but it didn't seem like he knew anything about the remnants of despair. Kokichi and Kaito weren't there when we used that flashback light. But even without that memory, the truth is the same. If this lab was made for Kokichi, there should be some link to the remnants. Perhaps it's hidden somewhere. I should investigate thoroughly. Okay, that's really weird. Supercar. The supercar. Is this the kind of thing that members of an organization drive around? But wouldn't evil organization really want to drive around in such flashy cars? This is more like a child's idea of what an evil organization would have. A large table, one I imagine is used for strategy meetings. There's nothing of any particular interest on top of the table. A toy helicopter! Is this Kokichi's? No, 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 don't do the book! There's a collection of files here bound like a book. A complete history of Hope's Peak Academy. I picked up the book and began rapidly flipping through the pages. And inside... should have been the last thing I did. So that's Class 1 and Class 2. Future Foundation. I like that it's both the opening shots as well. Information on Hope's Peak Academy, Future Foundation, and the remnants of despair. This is a history of the battle between hope and despair. We've already remembered all this. We know this information. I don't suppose it'd make for a particularly useful clue. I don't suppose. No, something's not quite right. Something's off, because things written in this book...
Got a minute?
Do you really have time to read a book? Ah, Maki! I flinched in surprise as Maki peeked at the thick book in my hands.
What?
The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy. What's the point of reading this now? You've already remembered Hope's Peak Academy with the flashback light, didn't you?
No.
Yes, I thought I did as well.
Hey!
Ah, Maki, this is perfect timing. Will you come with me?
Huh?
For what?
Is that alright?
I need you to tell me everything you remember about the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Why?
Ah, but why?
That's...
I need to check something important. I don't really understand, but I just need to talk about it, right? She gave me a big, almost theatrical sigh and started speaking in broad narration.
It all began at Hope's Peak Academy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The world was plunged into ruin, and humanity into the depths of despair. This tragic event was caused by a lone high school girl.
Somehow.
The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. In order to fulfill her plans to plunge humanity and the world into utter despair, she organized the killing game of Hope's Peak Academy's 78th class. Trapped by the ultimate despair, the 78th class was forced to participate in the killing game.
So I'm going to take a picture of that.
But in the end, Junko Enoshima died at the hands of the very killing game she masterminded. With her death, the despair outbreaks ended, and the world slowly began to recover. But the remnants of despair continued to carry out Junko's legacy of despair. The Future Foundation was established to fight against them, and their war raged on. Until one day, when the war suddenly ended.
The meteorites, right? You can skip that part. Is that alright?
Oh, no. Do you remember anything about the new Hope's Peak Academy? As for Hope's Peak Academy...
It was later rebuilt by former members of the Future Foundation and resumed operations. They continued to scout students who possessed ultimate level talent, and that's all we know.
This doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make any sense, because what Maki just told me is exactly what I remember. Then, what is written in this book, are these just lies? Or are they? I turned to one of the pages almost without thinking.
What's wrong?
No.
It's just the afterword written on the last page. It says that these documents were collected by several esteemed researchers. This is the most thorough, accurate book written on the subject. Well, it says it's the complete history, so what's the problem? The problem is, if this is true... okay. Found by the Ultimate Supreme Leaders Research Lab, this book details the history of the battle between hope and despair. It was compiled by several esteemed researchers and is the most thorough and accurate book written on the subject. However, it contradicts the memory Suichi and Maki received from the flashback light. The key passages of the documents are as follows. The cause of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history was the ultimate despair. The term ultimate despair can refer to both the group and the events caused by Junko Enoshima. In order to plunge that world into despair, the ultimate despair has plotted the killing game of Hope's Peak Academy 78th class. To protect themselves from the tragedy, the 78th class sealed themselves inside the Hope's Peak Academy as part of the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project. Hope's Peak Academy did not admit students by application. The only way was by being scouted. That's true. That was true in the first game. What does it mean, though? We can't ignore these inconsistencies. I should investigate more. In order to investigate this, I need to know more about Kokichi. I found this in his lab, after all.
Hey!
Maki, I think I'm going to Kokichi's room now.
What?
Why Kokichi's room?
I
have to verify something. I have to determine which things he said were truth and which were lies.
Okay.
Including if he really was a remnant of despair, which I fucking said he wasn't. Because he never, ever, ever spoke about despair. He only ever spoke about truth and lies.
What are you trying to pull?
There's no doubt he was a remnant of despair, because in that memory,
Okay.
their memories are wrong. Because they could have anyone's memories. Or whatever. If that's what you want to do, then I won't stop you.
Thank you.
It's not what I want to do. I would never have imagined this. But Kokichi's lie might be the breakthrough we need to find the truth. No, let me see the fucking room. What is this? What's happening? Oh.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello. Are you one of the chosen for the Gopher Project?
Gopher Project?
I saw you on a flyer on the ground.
That's the Remnants of Despair's doing. Gopher Project participants are classified.
Are you one of them? I'm really good at remembering faces.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Just a case of mistaken identity, I'm afraid. They're all students from Hope's Peak Academy, aren't they? I'm just a normal high school student. I don't have any special talent.
It is mind wiped, remember?
I see. But you look just like him.
Don't worry about that. Hey, listen, should you really be outside right now? The meteor...
I'm not scared of them. Because my dad told me the Future Foundation will take care of those meteorites. If the Gopher Project succeeds, then the meteorites won't fall down.
No, I've heard the Gopher Project doesn't exist to save us. Have you heard the rumor? All the participants died in an accident.
You're wrong! They didn't die!
How would you know that?
Because those people are the heroes that will save the world, right?
The Gopher Project wasn't created to save us. Never mind.
Heroes don't die! Heroes don't give up! That's why they're still alive, because they're heroes!
Heroes?
That was a memory, right? Oh, that's what,
No.
it's from the flashback light. Yeah, we can't trust it. We can't trust the flashback lights, I think. Not from that. It's from the flashback light. Yep, yeah, we all remember.
Is this...
Sweetie, just now. That must have been the flashback light. The one that Monokuma used after the Kaito's trial.
Huh?
The Kaito's trial.
Hey.
Hey, what did you remember? That memory. From when I was trying to get away from the Gopher Project and threw away my talent.
Oh, yeah.
I remembered the same thing. But why? Why did Monokuma give us that memory? How the hell did he know which memories? And will we experience another flashback just like the one we saw? Yes. I don't know, but I can't hesitate now.
Hey!
Let's focus on the investigation. There are a lot of things we need to check.
Well...
You're heading to Kokichi's room, right? Then I'll go with you.
Huh?
You will?
Because...
There's something about him concerns me. That's why I want to check. She looks worried. Did that flashback...
Do you want to die?
No, it's nothing. Let's go. Even so, a hero, huh? Yay! I've increased my bond! You can now move more debris than before. Okay, awesome. I was really worried it wouldn't let me finish looking at this room. I love the wigs. You have to have an afro. Those Japanese think afros are fucking hilarious for some reason. Those are matching shoes and suits of many colours here. If this is the Ultimate Supreme Leaders Lab, are these uniforms for the other members of the organisation? There are some unsettling objects here. Gas masks and cuffs. There were also wigs, glasses for disguises, I imagine, but they seem comical. Doesn't seem like something the remnants of despair would use. This must be the emblem of the organization that Kokichi leads. Do the remnants of despair put up emblems? This is Kokichi's chair. Definitely something a supreme leader would sit on. But something feels off. It's all too cliché. Feels as if this entire room is just an elaborate prank. Oh, I forgot to smack things. Doesn't matter. It's not important, John. We're not... Oh, no. I was going to say, there's load... Is it? Yeah. How much time is there? We only need to get 4, so loads. Five, John. We need to push... debris. I mean, I guess it's cool, but also they told me to go to Kokichi's room, so I didn't really have to think about that. That is awesome, by the way.
Jeez.
School is slowly being destroyed. Wouldn't be surprised if the dorms fell. Before that happens, I should investigate Kokichi's room.
That's true.
I know, it wouldn't be funny if we came all this way just to get crushed by debris. Where does he get all this cool stuff? I love that he kept things. He must have nicked that Rantaro. So this is Kokichi's room. I don't know where he got all the stuff, but he hoarded a lot of things. It's unsettling, but we should investigate it.
You're right.
Right. By investigating this room, we'll learn more about Kokichi. Kokichi said he was the leader of an organization opposed to the Gopher Project. In that effort, he tried to make him take the position of the mastermind. The flashback light helped us remember that the organization was the Remnants of Despair. Kokichi was the leader of the Remnants of Despair. But is that the real truth? I feel as though there might be a lie in there. It's a Monocubs pad. They were given to us as motives during Karumi's case. But the motive videos were switched up and we got someone else's videos.
That's true.
I don't believe this motive video is Kokichi's.
Then...
And there's no point in looking, is there?
No.
Hey, we should check. I want to know what he knew. It would explain his actions. When I touched my finger to the pad, the video started playing. Surely it's Mackie's.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado...
What? Kokichi's...
Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader.
Oh. They're all clowns.
He caused mayhem the world over as the leader of the secret organization, D.I.C.E.
Did say that in the other room.
And by mayhem, I mean petty nonviolent crimes and harmless pranks. Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 9 people in this picture game. I wonder if that's Rantaro next to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his life. But then, a terrible event befell those precious people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still only 9 people.
What kind of event? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
No.
So this was Kokichi's motive video?
Why?
Why did he have his own motive video? Did he exchange it with someone else?
No.
Or maybe he was given his own motive video from the start. Like Kurumi.
I see.
So Kurumi wasn't the only one who got their own motive videos. Well, either way, it doesn't matter anymore. This is true. The content of that motive video is disconcerting. It's inconsistent with the information we already know about Kokichi. But what can I deduce from that? There we go. I didn't mean to click on something. I never thought a motive video would be a concern now. Kokichi gathering all those pieces of evidence was coincident. I mean... yeah. Right? Ah! This is the hidden camera I set up in the library. And this is the inner tube that was floating in the pool. And this is the book from the Caged Child seance.
That punk.
He was gathering all the evidence from the past incidents. The murder weapons aren't here, but why on earth was he gathering all this? No, it's pointless to try and understand what he was thinking.
You're right.
Perhaps you're right. There are several cardboard boxes filled with documents. These look like blueprints.
Huh?
Blueprints!
This is stupid.
They're mostly drawing of childish fantasy weapons, like ray guns and beam swords.
Well,
I wonder if the electro hammer and electro bomb blueprints are here. Maybe he drew whatever came to mind and selected a few for Miu to create.
I don't understand.
Looking at everything, a lot of these childish designs seem impossible to create.
That's...
It might have been Kokichi's intention.
Huh?
His intention?
Remember.
He could have prepared a few fake blueprints to mask the real ones. It's nearly impossible to check all of them, lowering the chance somebody would find it. You mean there might be something important hidden among this stuff?
You're right.
I believe that is a possibility. But we don't have time to look.
Then
I'll do it.
Huh?
Maki took a seat in front of one of the boxes and began searching the blueprints. Maki.
Thank you.
okay.
No problem. I've left the most interesting thing to last. Which is this, which he apparently can't look at. What? Look at the thing! Why okay. It's a list of all the murders. Why is there a thing in between them? Why can't I look at this? She's suspicious. He's weird. They're annoying. He's trustworthy. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Because whatever happened is going to last more than 2 minutes. But I better pause my game. I've been John Fox on the channel John of the West. I've been having a Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.